about the way you walk and whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, so the world would never forget. And the simple secret to the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers as our book ends how to make two lovers of friends. If they asked me, I could write a book about the way you walk, the way you whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, so the world would never forget. And the simple secret to the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers as our book ends how to make two lovers of friends. If they asked me, I could write a book about the way you walk and whisper and look. I could write a preface on how we met, so the world would never forget. And the simple secret to the plot is just to tell them that I love you a lot. And the world discovers what I knew then, how to make two lovers, how to make two lovers, how to make two lovers of friends. How to make two lovers of friends. Hey, hey, hey. So great to have the honor to be a part of this wonderful music series. Thank you all so very, very much. Hey, 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 hello from Largo, Florida. Just had a huge storm outside, but it's peaceful and musically grooving here at the TNT International Studios. Again, I'm Fred Johnson and Mr. Michael Ross. It's our honor to be able to be here with you and make some music over this next hour. You know, when I was a little guy, at the age of 7, I had the opportunity to hear a masterful singer that really transformed my life. There was a concert, there was actually a movie that was happening in Trenton, New Jersey, where I grew up. It was the premiere of the movie Carmen Jones, which featured the great Harry Belafonte and Miss Dorothy Dandridge. And everybody in my town was going to see this movie, and so there weren't any babysitters. And my parents decided to take me along, and it was one of the greatest gifts that they gave me, because that night we got to see the movie Carmen Jones, but the announcer said, please don't leave the theater after the movie. We have a special surprise for you, a very special surprise. And so during that intermission, I fell asleep on my dad's lap and woke up to the sound of an amazing orchestra, and the announcer said, ladies and gentlemen, the RKO Trent Theater is proud to present Mr. Nat King Cole. Nat King Cole walked out on the stage, and I heard him sing, and I saw the effect that he had on everybody around him, and it was just life-changing for me. And so I've been singing one of these songs for probably 50 years. Michael and I, one day we did this gig, and we thought, man, it would really be great to combine these two tunes. So for my mom, who it turns out this was her favorite song, and for the great Nat Cole, I just love doing this song. So we're going to do a combination of Nature Boy and Motherless Child. Strange, enchanted boy. They say he traveled very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you will ever learn is to love and be loved in return. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he traveled very far over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day came my way, and as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you will ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home, a long way from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. A long way from home, a long way. One magic day came my way, and as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you will ever learn is to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved in return. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is to love and be loved, 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 is to love and be loved in return. Nature Boy. So listen, one of the greatest elements of this great American musical art form called jazz is improvisation, or, kind of creating from a theme, just creating and being given the permission to kind of give it voice and give it color and give it shape. So one of the things that Michael and I love to do is something that I started doing a number of years ago that I titled sound sculpture. And so essentially what we're going to invite you to do is if you're thinking of if you're moved by the music, or if you're moved by the day, or moved by the moment, to offer a word or maybe a really short phrase. Not a whole paragraph. Can't do a whole paragraph. And it's got to be family friendly. It's got to be suitable for any member of the family. And it's got no politics. Okay, this is pure improvisation, and we just making love. Remember, the greatest thing to do, greatest thing to learn is love and be loved in return. So give me some sweet or some joyful or some even odd words if you'd like. And from that, we're going to create a sound sculpture. So we're going to do that a couple of tunes from now, but I just wanted to invite you to be thinking about that, and chat in a word or a couple of words, and we will do our best to put that together and create an original Lake St. George sound sculpture, never to be heard in that way ever again. So be thinking about that, okay? One of my most favorite singers, just because he had such great grit and a great voice, and he just, when he sang, you just kind of felt the truth in his voice, was the great Bill Withers. And so Michael and I respectfully do this Bill Withers classic. I'm sure that you'll recognize it when you hear it, and if you want to sing along, please sing along. That's the thing about this. I mean, I know we're not here in the same room, but if you sing with me, I'll feel it, all right? So I want to encourage you to sing along with me, because this is a group participation. Some things you write, other things you sing. And if you sing loud enough, maybe I'll hear you here, all right? Here we go. Wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, weighs heavy on my mind. Well, then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Well, just one look can feel you. Lovely day. All right. That's great. That's wonderful. All right. So we're getting a couple of words, but remember, in right after this next song, we're going to do our sound sculpture. So if you got an idea, go ahead and pop it into that chat, and we will begin to create our sound sculpture. You know, I want to just take a moment to say that I love this configuration of the bass and, indigenous, the West African drum and the voice. It's a really, really wonderful and pure way to engage in the making of music. But I want you to know, in order to be able to do this, I mean, this gentleman here, Mr. Michael Ross, is just a phenomenal musician. I mean, this is not your usual ensemble, but the experience that I have when we play together, and just, it's a real listening, feeling experience. And so I really want to honor you, Michael, and thank you, man, because you make it all happen. I mean, we just, it's such. For me, it's almost like a meditation. So, I just really love, and I'm really honored to have the opportunity to do it, man. So thank you. And so we're going to do a ballad now, one of what has become one of our favorite ballads to do. It's a beautiful song entitled "For All We Know." We may never meet again. Before we go, make this moment sweet again. We won't say good night until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it. For all we know, this may only be a dream. We come and go like the ripples on a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. For this moment sweet again. We won't say good night until the last minute. I'll hold out my hand, and my heart will be in it for all we know. This may only be a dream. We come and we go like the ripples on a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. May only be a dream. We come and we go like the ripples on a stream. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come. For all we know. Never come. So love me tonight. Tomorrow was meant for some. Tomorrow may never come. for all we know. For all we know. Michael Ross on bass. You know, this great American musical art form has soothed many of our souls for many, many, many years. And I know in my travels around the world, I've had the great fortune of, you know, being in the midst of folk who come from all walks of life and come together and experience music and experience the passion and the truth and the tenderness and the joy and the strength and the power in music, and it really, really transforms us. I'm happy to say that I've had, over the last 15 years, the opportunity to travel around this country and do some amazing music with the very talented Daniel Kelly, who is so intimately involved in this amazing festival and with the Lake George Art Project. So a special recognition and really thanks to Daniel, a great lover and a great writer of music, and now a huge supporter that really, really works hard to make this festival happen. And of course, the Lake George Arts Project, really, really thankful to you for, you know, in the face of having to shift and make changes to help keep music alive and create an opportunity for us to share this art form that we love so very, very much. So thanks to you all, and thanks to you, Daniel. I hope someday you all will have the opportunity to hear Daniel play. He's amazing, certainly an inspiration to me. And so now, my friends, in the great tradition of jazz, we're going to make something up using your words. So I'm going to read some of the words. I'll read all the words, actually. Embodiment, triangle of healing, rainstorm, community, connection, mountains, valleys, up, down, peaceful, family, and reverberate. Whoa. Maybe we should have thought. All right, we're gonna do this. Family and reverberate. We got that. We got it. So okay. So we're gonna attempt to make this happen. So here is your Lake George sound sculpture. What you got, Mike? Can you feel the sound? Can you feel the music? Can you feel it reverberate through your heart? Can you feel the pure vibration reverberate through the wires across the Zoom out to everywhere? One thing that COVID-19 has done, it's reminded us of how important it is to be close to others. So maybe through this journey of music, we'll create a Lake George music family. Art, you know, is the embodiment of the greatest gift we've been given, my friends. Aside from learning to love and be loved in return, we can create beauty together, create a community, create a connection, create a community that feels like a family. Come and together in music, in dance, in all forms of art, like a triangle of healing in the center we can be. You know there's music and beauty everywhere, in the rivers, in the trees, the birds, even in the midst of a rainstorm. There's a harmony in the rain and thunder, reminding us how powerful nature can be. Up and down the mountains, up the mountain, down to the valley, peaceful places we can find to be. And so my hope is that the melody of the music creates a peaceful place for you to breathe and be. There's a faith, my friends, that if we stay together and share our stories, what a beautiful place this can be. Peaceful, loving, nurturing for all humanity. So come dance with me in the triangle of healing, thinking beautiful thoughts, breathing together, making music. Come travel with me up mountains and down into the valley. Peaceful we will be. So ro 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 la la la. So ro 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 li 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 li. Close your eyes and imagine for a moment your favorite place to be, or that favorite taste that quenches your mind, your heart, and your being. Peaceful we seek to be. So just like family, let's reverberate the sound of peace together, having faith that together we can be the embodiment of peacefulness, joy, and tranquility, even in the midst of a rainstorm. A connection we'll have, you and me. Like a family, a rich community of love, a connection peaceful, a connection peaceful, a connection joyful, healing, creating together, you and me, you and me, you and me. Sound sculpture. Thank you for all those beautiful, beautiful, magnificent words. Magnificent words. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We certainly are. Wow, this is really, really great. You know, a few months ago, I couldn't even imagine myself sitting in front of a little tiny camera in a magnificent home that's been transformed into a sound studio, creating music for folk far and wide. So I guess it's a great opportunity for us to understand how we can really extend our reach until we can be back together again, you know. We certainly really, really, really look forward to having that opportunity, but we really, really, really are thankful and feel really fortunate to be able to still make music and have it be shared by folk like yourselves. So thanks so much for taking the musical journey with us through Facebook and through YouTube. We'd like to do for you now a tune that kind of just came out of some time that Michael and I spent together. He can create this magnificent kind of blues sound that just, you know, touches my soul. It's almost like that kind of bottle blues sound, which I really, really love. So anyway, we created this little piece called "It's Time." So we'd like to do that for you. So here's "It's Time." Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow will come when the sun rises. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow will come when the sun rises. Haven't seen days like this. Haven't seen days like this. Gotta keep looking forward. My heart tells me it's time. Time to move on forward. Imagine a new day. Time to look into my brother's eyes. It's time. Walking down the streets, it feels like everybody I meet is a stranger. Sometimes can recognize my own eyes. It's time to open up and see in a whole new way. My heart tells me it's time. time, it's time. Oh, I can't seem to quiet the voice in my head. Keeps telling me I don't understand. Can't seem to quiet the voice in my head. Sometimes I just want to cry. Then a soft, still voice I hear in my right ear says, don't worry, says just breathe and know it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. But you gotta open your eyes. You gotta open your heart. You gotta stop being distracted by your fears and take a deep breath and walk forward now. 'Cause over by the horizon there's a new possibility. You can't get stuck here, boy. Forward you gotta see. Just take one step and the next one you'll see will come easier. Time to get going now. Time to open your eyes and see and be all that you can be. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Listen to the birds off in the distance singing, flying towards you and me. Don't get caught up in your yesterdays. Time to be awakened and see your brethren humanity. Ain't no lagging now, brother. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Ain't no time for lagging. It's time, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So here's one of our favorite tunes, and I'm sure you'll recognize this one. And this is another sing-along. There's another sing-along now. So we really want you to, I know that you know this. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Michael. I remember the very first time I heard this song. It was on the radio. I was living in New Jersey where I grew up. Hey, hey, used to listen to WABC out of New York City. Cousin Brucey, you know that station, some of you, that's where all the music played. And it's an interesting thing about those days on those radio stations. They played all kinds of music, a little jazz, a little rock and roll, a little classical music, a little R&B, a little folk. Everybody knew everybody's music. It was a musical potpourri. So there was an announcement on this Tuesday afternoon that today on American Bandstand featured would be this fabulous group, and everybody at the high school said, oh Lord, gotta get on home, turn on the TV and get ready to see the moving and the grooving and the melody. So we all rushed home and turned the TV on, and there it was, American Bandstand. And Dick Clark said, now ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, the Well, you know who they were. Here's a song I'm sure you'll recognize. If you do, sing along with me. Each day through my window, I watch her as she passes by. I say to myself, you're such a lucky guy. Woo! To have a girl like her is truly a dream come true. Can't you see? Out of all the fellas in the world, she chose me. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. Oh, soon we'll be married and raise a family with a cute little house in Lake St. George, with one baby, two baby, maybe three. I tell you, I can visualize it all. No, this can't be a dream, 'cause it seems so real to me. But it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. So beautiful to have this opportunity to play some music for you, my friends. I hope across the country you enjoyed yourself. We sure did playing. Our thanks to Mr. Tim Conwell and TNT International for all of their support and the opportunity to play in the studio today. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Thank you, Lake George Arts Project, for keeping the music alive. Thank you, Daniel Kelly, for all you do with music, my friend. By the way, Michael and I working on an album that will be featured on TNT Records, and there are a couple of other projects that we will be a part of, yeah. So we hope that this was not your imagination, but the real thing, enjoying the music, yeah. So don't let it was just my imagination running away with me. It was just my imagination running away with me. We're gonna do one a cappella. Sing along with me. We'll go. It was just my imagination. Oh, running away with me. Yeah, it was just my imagination running away with me. One more time. It was just my imagination once again running away with me. Oh, it was just my imagination running away with me. Oh, just my imagination running away with me. Thank you all. Hope you had a great time. We sure did. Peace and blessings to everybody. Enjoy. Stay safe. Stay strong out there. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. And if but from a distance. We'll keep dreaming and imagining about when we can hang out together again. Thank you to you all. Thank you to you all. Thank you to you all. This was just my imagination running away. Take care. See ya.